Welcome back to Game Crunch, everyone, keeping up to date with the latest in the video game world. Now, today I've got some pretty interesting stuff for you. So we just got some news from Jason Schreier about the upcoming Game Awards tomorrow, and he's teasing there's a few holy shit moments about to happen as far as game announcements go. So more on that in a minute. And then, do you remember a couple weeks ago we were talking about the possible Sony acquisition of Kadokawa, who owns From Software, and if you don't know, they make the Elden Ring games. Well, we're starting to hear what the actual employees of Kadokawa think of this whole buyout. More on that in a second. But of course, if this is your thing and you like to stay up to date with the latest in the video game world, consider giving Game Crunch a like and subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. Really appreciate it. If you find this information helpful, give the video a like, and let's just get right into it. So first off, the Game Awards 2024 is just around the corner, happening tomorrow night at about 7:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific Time, and fans are in for a couple jaw-dropping moments, according to Jason Schreier, that may make you say, "Holy shit, it's here." Schreier also teased that we could see early trailers for games that won't release until 2026 or later, citing Monolith's Wonder Woman and Star Wars Eclipse as examples of titles revealed way ahead of their completion. This year, Astrobot and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth lead the pack with 7 nominations each, including Game of the Year. Sony tops the publisher leaderboard with 16 nominations, followed by Square Enix, Xbox, and Sega. Expect world premieres, live music by the Game Awards Orchestra conducted by Lorne Balfe, and an unforgettable night. The show goes live from Los Angeles on Thursday, December 12th at 4:30 Pacific Time. That's 7:30 Eastern Time for all of you Eastern people like myself. So let me know what your predictions are for these holy shit moments. Let me know down in the comments. So I'm definitely going to try and watch these Game Awards if I can. I usually watch it every year. Now, unfortunately, this year, well, I guess fortunately, I'm actually off to Mexico as of Friday, so I may miss the Game Awards on Thursday night. I might just have to catch the highlights later. But this whole thing with these holy shit moments kind of has my mind turning a little bit here on what we might be expecting. And of course, my major thought here is like, are we maybe going to see Elder Scrolls 6? Elder Scrolls 6 is all I want to see. Probably not. I'm overhyping myself. We're not going to see Elder Scrolls 6, but I'm just setting myself up for a huge disappointment here. But let me know what you think we might see. So moving on, Sony's report of that acquisition of Kadokawa, which is the parent company of Elden Ring, has some of the employees of Kadokawa making some comments of actual hope that Sony will actually improve the management there. Employees are reportedly dissatisfied with Kadokawa's current management, especially after high-profile incidents like a cyber attack that leaked personal information, an event the company failed to address publicly. While economic analyst Takahiro Suzuki notes that Sony stands to gain valuable IP and content, Kadokawa may face stricter oversight and lose its creative independence if the deal goes through. No decision has been made here yet, but employees are hopeful that a Sony-led overhaul could bring much-needed changes, including a potential replacement of Kadokawa's president. So let me know if you think Sony's takeover of Kadokawa and From Software would be a good thing. Let me know in the comments. So, I mean, we've all been there. We've all had a shitty manager at some point or another. But the main takeaway here is that when they say that they're worried maybe about any sort of creative changes with Sony taking over. Now, I don't really think so, because I think the Elden Ring, I think the Souls formula is a really good formula, and I don't think there really needs to be much change there, and I hope that Sony sees that and they don't get their hands too much in the pot and start mixing it up too much and ruining what those games are. But it does make you wonder, maybe I'm missing something here. Has Sony ever acquired anything that I can't think of off the top of my head where they've really overhauled it too much and kind of ruined the studio? It seems more like an Xbox thing to me. But I want to thank you guys for tuning into Game Crunch yet again. Now, as I said, Game Crunch, there won't be any Game Crunch for a little over a week as I am off to Mexico. There will be a Game Crunch tomorrow, but I am gone Friday. So I will be back just before Christmas. I know you'll miss me. I'll miss you guys too. Like, maybe we'll do a little hug thing or something. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are down below about this whole Sony takeover. Are you worried at all that Sony taking over Kadokawa might change the Elden Ring and Dark Souls sort of games a little bit too much? And of course, it's always fun to predict what could be happening at the Game Awards, so let me know what your predictions are down below. Now, in case you missed yesterday's news, I'm going to put another video over here that you might like, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a good one.